and weirdest pan of gold I've ever had.
Well, good morning and welcome back to another episode of the Gold Country Miner. Today is going to be a special episode. I'm doing my very first ever gold Paydirt review. If you're not familiar with gold Paydirt, basically what it is a product that you buy from a retailer. It comes in a container like a bag or a bucket, and it's basically gravel and dirt with a certain amount of gold mixed into it. And what you do is you take it home, you pan it out to mimic the, an authentic gold panning, gold prospecting experience. I put together a real basic scorecard that I'm going to be using to review this Paydirt. And I'm looking at a total of 5 criteria: the shipping and the packaging, the overall panability of the product, the quality of the gold and the nuggets in the Paydirt, my return on investment, and my overall enjoyment of the product experience. For this review, I wanted to go with a lesser known seller. So I chose a company called Mahalo Marty's that's operating out of Maui, Hawaii. Now, according to their website, Marty used to be a dentist working here on the mainland. But after he retired, he moved to Hawaii, opened up this Paydirt business, and I guess he's been doing this since the mid-'80s, and it's a pretty thriving business. What's unique about Marty's products is that he actually packages his Paydirt inside of a coconut. That way, when you get home, you have to split the thing open before you can pan the Paydirt out. Now, Marty offers several different grades of nuts on his website. For this video, I went straight for the top, and I got what he calls the Big Kahuna, which is the most expensive nugget nut on his website. This thing set me back $5,000 plus shipping. Let's go open this thing up and get started. The first thing I'm noticing is that I can really hear the coconut rolling around inside of the package. So I don't think it's packed tight enough. Let's hope that the thing didn't break open and that there's, gold and gravel all spilled inside of there. Also, this thing took over like 2.5 weeks to get here, which is a pretty long time. It said shipping would take just 10 days. But I guess it has to go through like agricultural inspections since it's, a coconut. So I'm gonna mark them down, like 3 points for shipping and packaging. I'll go ahead and give them a 7 for that. Let's cut this thing open. I'm getting kind of excited. Oh, there it is. Mahalo Marty's, the Big Kahuna Nugget Nut. Look at that bad boy. Hey, and you know what? It even comes with a couple of complimentary lays to get in the spirit. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to actually bump his score up to an 8 for the shipping and packaging. I want to give you a close-up here. Pretty nice logo he's got going on there. Looks like there's a little note or instructions or something here. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for your purchase. It says, as advertised, this is guaranteed to contain a minimum of 2 full ounces of gold. Also says that it contains an unsearched sand from South Maui's Wailea Beach. He goes on to say, there's no need to classify, as all the gold is coarse and the substrate is beach sand, so it pans very easily. Let's go crack this thing open. Hey, there it is. Mahalo Marty's. Now, according to the instructions, you're supposed to hit the coconut along its equator with the back of a big heavy knife until it starts to crack open. So that's what I'm going to try. Oh, there it goes. Moment of truth. Whoa. I'm going to pour some of that straight into my pan. I see a little bit of gold in there, but I don't want to go poking through it yet. I want to save it for a big reveal at the end. Ooh, I hear something down in there. So that was super fun. I'm starting to get into the aloha spirit here. I'm gonna go set up my pan and trough. Now, it's not every day that I get to crack open and pan out a $5,000 coconut. So I'm gonna try to really savor this experience and live this moment to the fullest. Now, when you're setting up a panning trough, it doesn't hurt to add a little bit of soap to help break the surface tension. That helps you recover the gold a little more thoroughly. Just a little bit. Aloha! So one tip, if you're planning to go gold panning into a bubble bath, use a little bit less bubble bath because I'm really having a hard time seeing through the bubbles. Here we go. $5,000 pan right here. Let's hope Marty doesn't disappoint. That's kind of cool. Little seashells popping up. Like it did say, you know, unsearched beach sand. It does pan really nice. Just sand spills out real easy. Much easier than gravel. Oh, there's some more shells. Actually, the bubbles, it's not that big of a deal. It's working okay. I can see okay. Something weird showing up though. What is this? It looks like a partial set of dentures. That's kind of weird and gross. I don't know if that's something from the beach or if Marty threw that in as part of his gold content. I don't know about that one. That's pretty creepy. Ooh, I think that's shark tooth. That's cool. Ooh, I'm starting to see gold already. There's a lot of sand left in here too. Getting down here towards the bottom. You can hear all that gold down in there. You can't see it yet, but you sure can't hear it. Oh, I'm starting to see nuggets showing up. Oh man, this is rad. This is rad. Can you guys see that yet? Look at that, just starting to show up. Oh boy. Mahalo! I don't know, some of these nuggets don't look very natural. Some do, but not all of them. Dang, that is a load of gold. That's definitely the best pan I've ever had. Let me wash it back a little. Oh! But, these look like more gold teeth. That's weird. I mean, they're heavy. There's a lot of gold there, but that's definitely like gold teeth. Some nice natural nuggets. But yeah, there's a good amount of teeth in here. Let me give you a close-up of some of this gold while I'm still in the tub. I mean, some really nice nuggets in there. Look at this bad boy. Still got some quartz on it and everything. That's awesome. But yeah, then there's these teeth. That's just weird. But I mean, they're heavy. There's like a lot of gold there, so I mean, I guess that works. Here's another nice, got some quartz on it. More teeth. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess gold is gold. Pans out the same. And then here's that denture. See, that's pretty weird. But I mean, that front piece of it is gold. Quite a bit of it there, so I guess it'll add to the weight. Throw that in there too.
That's the best and weirdest pan of gold I've ever had.
Before I get out, I just want to enjoy this moment a little bit longer. If you ever been to Hawaii, you know that Spam is kind of big there. So I actually got some Spam and eggs fried up here too. Might enjoy a couple bites of that. Yeah, man. That's a Hawaiian delicacy right there. One more bite. Oh. I guess Spam and eggs doesn't float. You know, when I was panning that out, I think I lost one little nugget. I think I'm gonna try to get it. Not yet. Got a few shells though. Couple pieces of Spam. They're still good. There it is. It's another tooth. Okay, I've got the gold all cleaned up and dried out, and I've got it separated into 4 groups. We've got the natural nuggets, the gold teeth, the partial denture, and then the seashells and shark's teeth. Here's our natural gold nuggets. These are really nice. Look at that one. It's got quartz inside of it still, and the outside of that is all rounded. That's a cool nugget. Another real nice big one here. That's probably like a 7-gram nugget on its own. Okay, moving over to the teeth. A little odd, but you know, there's a fair amount of weight there, so you know, it counts. Then we've got the partial denture here. Now, the front of that is solid gold, so there's quite a bit of value there. Then we've got our shells and shark teeth. Time to start the weigh-in process. So we'll start off with our natural gold. So just under 43.5 grams. Okay, then we'll go with our teeth. Just under 35 grams. The partial, just under 22 grams. And why not? We'll weigh our shells. 22 grams of shells and shark teeth. Now to calculate the gold value, I'm going to make a few assumptions. First, I'm going to say that the nuggets are 22 karat, and I'm going to go with 14 karat for the dental gold. Also, with this partial, there's a lot of plastic and other metal on there. So I'm going to assume that only about 1/3 of the weight of this is actually gold, 14 karat gold. The current spot price for gold value today is $1,865.50. Okay, I just finished crunching the numbers. Let me tell you what we ended up with. So as far as the natural gold nuggets go, we've got $2,390.30 worth. For the teeth, $1,220.79. And then for the partial denture, $254.56. All for a grand total of $3,865.65 in gold value. Now, as far as the gold weight goes, my calculations tell me that I recovered 2.07 ounces of pure 24 karat gold from the Big Kahuna Nugget Nut. Now, Marty guaranteed at a minimum of 2 ounces, so he's an honest guy, I guess. As far as the return on my investment, I paid $5,000 for this Nugget Nut, and I got back $3,865.65 worth of gold value, which comes out to a 77% ROI, return on investment. I'm going to go ahead and finish filling out my Paydirt review scale here. So as far as panability goes, I'm going to give them a 10. That panned out really nicely with the coarse gold in the sand. Very easy to pan and recover the gold. Nugget quality, I mean, the natural nuggets were super awesome. I loved them. The fact that there was a lot of dental gold was a little odd, but you know, I'm going to still give them a 9 because I thought that was still pretty good. Return on investment, we said 77%, so I'm going to round up and give them an 8 there. And overall enjoyment, definitely a 10. I really like that. Let's see, what does that give us? 10, 20, 8 and 8 is 16, 36, and 9 is 45 out of 50, which ends up being a 90%. That's like an A minus. That's pretty good. Overall, I would definitely recommend Mahalo Marty's Nugget Nuts. You know, the novelty of being able to crack open your own coconut and then pan out a bunch of gold out of it is just primo. Now, if you haven't picked up on it so far, Mahalo Marty's Nugget Nuts is a totally made up thing. Doesn't exist, just a silly idea I had. So don't go Googling that and trying to buy your own Nugget Nut because it's completely a joke. I'd like to give a shout out to a few people who helped make this video possible. First, we've got Muki for graphic design on the Mahalo Marty logo. Then we got Greg for the loan on the dental gold. We got Kim for loaning me all the Hawaiian decorations. There's Frank, who loaned me some of his gold nuggets. And we can't forget Tommy and Aaron for the original ukulele music. Opened up a Paydirt business that he's been running out of his garage, and apparently it's been thriving. He's been running a great business since the mid-'80s. Before you go out and try to buy your own Nugget Nut from Mahalo Marty's, please know that that is a fictitious company. Whoops, just farted.